low carb recipe, how to make a calzone, but keto style. I'm so excited to show you guys how to make a calzone pizza that is super, super simple. So first what you're gonna need is Ketonia keto bread mix, which I will link down in the description link below. Thank you so much, Ketonia, for sponsoring today's video. I absolutely love Ketonia bread mix for low carb bread. I've done several other garlic knot recipes and other things that I will link down below. But basically you're gonna wanna get to the point of where you have a dough ball, which I will link down below how you get to that point. It's really, really simple. This keto recipe and low carb recipes, they're so easy to do. So literally I'm taking half of my dough ball and I'm stretching out my, basically what's gonna be my calzone crust on the bottom. We're taking half the dough, stretching it out fully, so it will be the bottom part of the crust of your calzone pizza. And then while I'm stretching that out, I am actually preheating my oven to 400 degrees. We're gonna cook this eventually for 20 minutes. But in the meantime, while that oven is preheating, stretching out my dough, getting it fully stretched out and as thinly as I can. You totally can use a rolling pin with this, but I just wanted to use my hands. I grabbed some pepperoni. In terms of quantity, it's totally up to your discretion for your calzone recipe, how much you wanna put in there. I did end up putting 6 slices of big pepperoni on the bottom, and then I did end up using 3 tablespoons of whole milk ricotta, because whole milk is great for the keto diet, and for a low carb recipe I like using whole milk ricotta. Then next with the ricotta, I did add some bacon crumbles. I got a bacon calzone going on here. Literally I just took a handful of the bacon crumbles. Those were from Costco. And putting them in there. You can heat them up before you put them in there. I didn't. I just took them straight out of the refrigerator. And again, I put down 6 more slices of pepperoni into my calzone. Y'all, this calzone recipe is so simple. So simple. Easiest keto recipe ever. Then next, I took some low sugar, low carb tomato sauce. I did actually get this from my Aldi haul. It's an easy keto food and low carb food. And again, I just used about 2 tablespoons there, thinly putting it across to add a little bit of extra flavor. Then I went ahead and add some mozzarella cheese. This is fresh mozzarella cheese that I did get from Aldi as well. You can add some garlic powder on top if you wanted, or Italian seasonings. I didn't. Ketonia calzones are so simple. The Ketonia bread is the easiest thing because you can use it for so many different purposes, like our keto calzone. So again, I'm stretching out my bread that I had already made. And again, I've made garlic knots out of this keto bread, low carb bread. You're simply just gonna take the top layer and then start folding it around. You need about a ½ inch on each and kind of rolling it together and pinching it, rolling and pinching, rolling and pinching. And then once you've rolled and pinched it, I did put a little bit of water on the crust part of it, and we're tucking it in. This low carb recipe is so simple because you can just tuck the calzone in together and making sure all of your ingredients are really easily put on there. I do have a pizza stone with a piece of parchment paper, totally to your discretion as to what you want to put it on. I just like parchment paper because it completely prevents any sticking. So I do encourage parchment paper. Next, I'm going to go ahead and take a knife and cut about 1.5 inches, an inch in the top, just so my calzone can breathe when it's in the oven. It can have a little area to breathe, and also it will make it nice and crispy on the top part as well. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the oven for about 18 to 20 minutes. Check on it to make sure it's doing well, and then you can take your calzone out. This easy keto recipe is so simple. It is absolutely so delicious to have this calzone. You can serve, it serves a lot of people. Quite frankly, I had 1 slice out of it and I got very, very full. I would say it easily serves 3 for a keto dinner or 3 for a keto lunch. But in terms of low carb diet, I absolutely love this because it's not all the carbs associated with the Ketonia bread mix. And it's so good. It tastes like the real thing, but it's not without the carbs in it. And so that is how you make a calzone. If you found this video helpful, make sure you smash that like button, click subscribe, and also go ahead and get a couple of bags of the Ketonia keto bread mix down in the description link below. And check out Ketonia's recipes on their website too. They have amazing other keto bread recipes as well.